Okay, so let's implement our launcher icon for iOS. We have a Flutter app running inside our simulator this time around. This is iPhone 17. So if I go to Home, you realize that at the minute we have the Flutter icon here for our app. So we don't want this. We want to change this to use our own app icon. So to do this, there are a couple of things we need to set up first. Uh, iOS stipulates some guidelines or is the rules now that we have to comply with in order to get that done. Uh, Number one, a couple of things, but I'm just going to mention the most important ones. So this is our image, the icon that we're going to be using. So I'm going to click on this to open it. So this is what we have at the minute. You want to make sure that whatever icon you want to use, it has a solid background and it is square in shape. It's not rounded. So it's very important. And then, so I'm going to close this. And then because iOS require us to, or Apple, if you like, require us to have a dimension of 1024 by 1024 pixel. So which means we have to resize our app to conform with that dimension, because at the minute uh, if I uh, right click this and I go to get info, let me bring this up. More info, you realize that the dimension is 1254 by 1254, which is not what iOS requires us to do. So we have to change this to 1024 by 1024 using this icon, or is this image now. So to do that, there are a couple of ways that we can get that done, but then I'm gonna go with something that is quite easy. So we're gonna use a macOS built-in scriptable image processing system. So to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my terminal. Uh, so this is terminal. I'm going to open terminal. Let me just zoom this in so that you see what I'm doing. And then since my image is in my desktop, I'm going to cd to desktop, cd desktop, cd desktop. And then I'm going to run this command. This command is going to resize my image to the dimension that iOS require us. So I'm going to do SIPS, short for Scriptable Image Processing System. This is a built-in Mac utility. So, and I'm going to pass this Z flag, and then I'm going to do 1024 space 1024, and then the name of my image or my icon. Now I'm in desktop, so all I have to do is just enter the name. Then I can do icon.png, which is the name of the icon. So I'm going to press enter, and hopefully that should get the job done. So we checked the dimension of our image before. So let's go back and check again to see whether it has been resized. So now I think we have it 1024 by 1024. So that has been resized. Okay, so we're good on that front. The next thing we need to do is we need to open Xcode. So here in Xcode, we need to open existing project. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the iOS folder in our app, in our Flutter app. So I have it in my own directory. Wherever you store, wherever you have it in your own system, just locate it. This is our app. I'm going to click this, and then this is the subfolders in our app. So what I'm particularly interested in is iOS. So I'm going to click iOS, and then I'm going to do open, and then that is going to open. It's going to open the iOS folder in our app, in our Flutter app. So we had this is runner, Flutter, whatever. What we're interested in is this assets folder, this asset file. Sorry, is it folder in this sense? So we have that asset. So if you look at the right hand side, you realize that you have a couple of images there. So what we're gonna do is anyway, this is a folder asset. It's an asset.xc asset folder. So we need to select this. It has been selected already. Okay, let me select this, and then we have all of these. These are Flutter icons. So we need to configure this in such a way that we have a single master image. So I'm going to open our attributes pane. So to do that, I'm going to click this utility panel, and then I think this is our attribute inspector. Okay, so in our attribute inspector, this iOS, you realize we have all sizes. So just click the drop down and just pick single size. See, so when we pick single size, everything now becomes a single master image. So at this point, what we need to do is we need to drag our image or our icon into this space. So I'm not going to speak too much English in doing that. So I'm just going to come here, and then I'm going to drag this here. Good. So that's done. So since that is done, I think our job here is done. So I'm just going to close this workspace, close workspace. And so that's gone. So we're going to go back to Android Studio. So let's open Android Studio. In order for us to be safe, I'm just going to open Terminal. Now when I open Terminal, I'm going to do Flutter clean, just to clean whatever cache we have in the process of building our application. And then I'm going to do Flutter pub get to reinstall our dependencies. So after that is done, the next thing, okay, we have iPhone 17 selected already. So let me bring this up. It's okay. Let me bring this up. We still have this here. I have a choice. I can uninstall it if I want. Maybe I should just do that. So what's going on here? So let me just click on this, and I'm going to remove this. Although we don't have to do this, but I just want to. You can remove this and then delete app, delete. Okay. So after that is done, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to run this. So we're going to check here. Okay, so it's running. It's taking a minute. Okay, so now we have our app. So we need to check whether our app icon has been updated. So I'm going to go to home. Okay, so now we have our app icon. So guys, That's all for our icon on iOS device.